Okay guys, one thing I wanted to share with you, which I couldn't because my memory card was full, was the candle powered cooker. Basically all I did was layered the bottom with that aluminum foil, so when I'm lighting the candles and when they're burning, the wax doesn't drip through this mesh here and hit the table or the countertop where it did here and here. Now, one of the commenters said if I get blotting paper and a towel and run an iron over here, it'll heat the towel up and this stuff will melt and it'll stick to the blotting paper. So I don't know, I'll have to try that, I guess. Thanks to the commenter there anyway. I have some, I've showed these before. These are 12 volt computer fans that I took out of old computers that I used to own. This is 0.18 amp for both of these, red and black and FG yellow. And here's a larger one, and this is a 0.30 amp ball bearing. Um, 12 volt as well. So I'm not exactly sure what the other wires do, the blue and the yellow, but I'm sure the positive and the negative are red and black. So I'm sure High-Tech I-18 or someone out there that follows my channel can tell me what exactly the other wires are for. This one has a white wire, this one has a yellow wire, and this one has the yellow and blue wire. So I would like to incorporate them somewhere, maybe possibly above the fireplace, one shooting this direction because the heat is rising up in that area, one shooting at the water tanks that way, and possibly one shooting across the elbow because this 90-degree joint gets very hot because it's a restriction as the flue gases go out, of course. Woo. But yeah, that looks very nice in here, and it is nice. It's getting toasty in here, guys. Oh, 46 now Fahrenheit. Excellent. Wanted to fill you guys in as well. I turn the screen around. There we go. I ordered for myself from Christmas. It's normally a pretty expensive tool, and it's a Dyson vacuum cleaner, guys, and it's going to be good for the off-grid tiny house here because it has its own battery pack, lithium-ion battery, so it's cordless, and that way that's really good for off-gridders like myself. That way I don't have to rely on my solar and my battery to keep this thing running as I use it. I can use this thing even on crappy days like today and just rely on that lithium-ion battery that's inside that unit. Now, I have mostly vinyl flooring. However, a vacuum is very useful because I'll show you during the construction process here, guys. We got little particles all in the corners and all over, and I want to vacuum the entire tiny house. I'm gonna have to move a lot of stuff again, and want to vacuum the entire tiny house for the first time, really, because I haven't been able to do so. And Then I want to mop the entire tiny house with some lemon bleach water mixture to clean everything, because these floors have never been cleaned since they've been installed. So that's kind of an important thing, you know. I would think so. I want to have a nice clean place, and might even now I don't notice the off-gassing anymore, because I think that's only happens in the warmer weather. But the cold here, guys, sorry about that, just adjusting the camera to get a better picture. The cold kind of seals everything in, I guess. But I was told that the off-gassing will probably dissipate as the years go on, which is a good thing. That's the only downside to this foam board. I'll show you what it looks like. The foam board that I used is really good stuff, but it does off-gas. And if you don't know what off-gassing means, it adds a nasty smell to your place. And I'm hoping that goes away after a few more years and I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, so far so good, guys. This is great. I'm running this fireplace off of battery power. You saw them earlier in my other video. So, pretty unbelievable. Whereas this crappy fan that came with the unit, squirrel cage, required 120 volts, and it says it burns 46 watts. We know that's bull from my meter that I put on here. Runs almost 60 watts, 56 watts to 60 peak, and it doesn't put out half as much air as this guy over here. My converted 3 USB fans that I put in, and it's doing a great job. I'm loving it. So that eliminates a lot of power use from your heating source, so you can live comfortably even on crappy days. Have a little reserve, have some little battery banks just for this, but they can be tied into your solar on good days when you're charging everything. You can charge those up and have them put away, so if you get a nasty day and still need heat, like most days in the winter, then you can hook that on. That's pretty good, I gotta admit. I can take a look over here at Primo's power pack and see how much power it's actually using. It is flashing. It's only on. Oh, I gotta zoom back a bit because of the lighting. It is there. It is only on the first. Those little lights go down as the battery drains. And if you guys remember, when I stayed over here, I ran a single one of those fans blowing on me overnight just to have things comfortable. And basically what happened was I woke up and it didn't even drain half of the battery pack. So that's how efficient those fans are. They don't draw a lot of power, yet they give you enough airflow that you're comfortable. So that's kind of the key thing, which is nice. I'm glad to be back in the tiny house. We're slowly catching up with work, and hopefully we will be done by Christmas. I hope so. We're in December now. I want to hopefully get everything done by Christmas, and then stay tuned for when I kind of disappear from YouTube for a couple weeks and all that good fun stuff. But don't worry, guys, the camera will be coming with me, so you guys will be able to see everywhere we went, and that's kind of a nice thing. If you haven't seen our previous vacation, family vacations, you can check that out in the vacation playlist on my channel. and go from there. I'm just gonna move this air conditioner out of the way because it's kind of sticking out. So I'm just gonna move him over here. A little bit better for walking. There we go. So quite a lot of space now. Now I'm thinking, since storage is limited, guys, my brother got my dad a really cool storage system that I need to film and show you guys. Vertical, kind of like what Mushroom Patch actually donated to me. He donated this plastic shelving over here, guys, and it stacks up. And so what I want to do is maybe have a few of those lining the wall here and load that up with storage. But then again, in here, which I have my light off on the camera now. Click. Hey, that works really well. That's that solar LED light, by the way. So my accountant's thinking the new year in the summertime, a lot of this is going to be gone, possibly all of it. So if that happens, I think this will become the new battery room / solar room, and then laundry as well, and possibly storage. Tell me what you guys think. Like, I want to hang some laundry. I'm going to run some gas, some black gas pipe across, similar to where I had my original plan here. There it is there. The gas pipe. You can't see it because of the lighting, but anyway, I want to run some pipe across the top, have coat hangers, coat hangers on all my clothing, and have maybe even those 12-volt fans back here blowing across and getting rid of the moisture and drying the clothes quickly. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm not sure exactly yet how we're gonna do this, but we'll get there. There's the bed right under the flag there, and let's jump in bed. I even noticed the heat from back here, guys. So my entertainment stand worked out because I'll have the TV on, the TV up here. I still have a space under here for computers, Xbox possibly, Blu-ray player, whatever, laptop, and still be able to see my fire way over here. So that's kind of cool. Really cool. And I do feel the warmth from back here, the radiant heat. Now, I do want to put that silver survival radiant barriers. I want to use those in the tiny house, possibly in behind these walls. And that way, when the heat's bouncing around in here, or the cooling, it will radiate back and not leave the tiny house through the insulation. We'll see what happens. But I'm shocked. I can feel the heat from back here, and this thing's doing a great job. Unbelievable. I'm still on the same propane tank. Crazy. So I think we're up to 49 now, guys. Awesome. I'm gonna see if these the clay heater and this thing's warming up yet. This thing's still throwing heat. Clay pot is not warm yet. The mortar pestle thing is starting to warm up. Those are what I call thermal mass. It's like a stone or some type of material that once you warm it up, it slowly releases the heat over time after the heat is shut off. So that way you're still getting a little bit of heat value out of some objects that you can put on your stove to make it a little more efficient. Not much, but this thing is pretty efficient now that I've put those USB fans in here, and this made this thing 12 volt. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. It looks like it may even snow or rain, but we haven't had snow yet, so kind of a good thing. But tiny house is kind of reorganized a bit. A lot more to come in the new year, guys. I'm kind of tied down with work still, like I've been saying. I want to get the vacation over with, Christmas over with, and then see what my finances are after that. I think I'm gonna still go ahead with the solar in the tiny house, even though I don't have land. Now it's totally sucks, but I'm not gonna quit. I got everything against me, and I'm gonna keep going. So I'm gonna end it here, guys, and that'll be it. Talk to you